Oh, okay. Ah, I am not okay. Just a small disclaimer. I am doing this just out of sheer force of will. I don't think I'm up. I'm just saying this. Ah, I think I'm up for it. Who knows? Who knows? All I know is that I'm not exactly at the best. Let's just say that for some reason my shoulder fucking hurts. And like turning stuff, like doing things well with like turning and all is not. Oh gosh. I get, and I'm also like telling someone over at the twat of the over at Discord, but that can be fixed. That doesn't count. Um, okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. I'm gonna man. If this keeps happening, I'm gonna forget where I am. Uh, this is a special time. I haven't been up in this because mostly, and I'm doing this amid the heavy traffic on my street on my follow feed because society. But I'm fine. I'll be fine. I want to get this as soon as I could. I'm just gonna like start promoting and all before we get to it. I There's a good chance that I might have there would be some interesting designs, and given that something else is happening during the month, but I'm gonna try to keep myself uh, legal. Okay, let's just hope that I don't say. I'm sorry, guys. I may have some opinions, but having them is, but like coming out with them would not be great for survival, if at all. So also, my nose is running. Beautiful. Things aren't really going well for me. Either. It's fine. Uh, oh, okay. Uh, I mean, I guess I should just do this. I think me tucking onto the straps of my tank top is a thing that was I do it. Apparently, I do it so much that the T hems surrounding said straps are like fraying, which is not a good sign, I must say. Still, um, oh, okay. I think we're ready. I think. Am I ready? I think I am. I haven't actually set the stuff up yet. So I'm also gonna okay. I'm gonna check what I'm gonna put this immediately. I'm not doing front page stuff. We're going straight to the cards. And while there is some tarot stuff that I've seen that's like note or at least divination stuff that's like noteworthy. But I'm sure we they don't have to get to those. Okay, there's no need to reach that depth. Let's see. Each one, two, three. Badabam. Yay. I assure you guys, I'm still doing I'm still writing. I'm writing. There is no need. There is no need to panic. Though, like switch this one like molasses. I am. So okay. I'm just gonna clear some stuff off. A lot of craft. Like a lot. The stupid thing still loading. Just what? Gosh, still loading. I have like a Twitch app here. And it's still fucking loading. Anyway, let me just oh, okay. I'm just gonna pretend this isn't this is a good idea, okay? Alright. Here we go. This is sorted by magic, so let's just sort by newest. I'm gonna check on some folks though. There are if sorry, Joe. It's there's a lot of things. Actually, let me just say, let me just get to that thing that I found. It's like a ridiculous one. I think it's still here. Gosh, I rarely do. Like I said, I rarely do the here. Rarely do divination stuff. But for this one, I'm gonna make. I can do some special exceptions. Here it is, a toxic coworker turret. We're not playing that. I don't think there's anything worthy here, cause oh gosh. Oh, I must say this only because you. Okay, the main reason why I even got this one here is because anyway, shit, mom. As I was saying, I'm sorry about that. Gosh, my reading feels so hard, like pain, just pure pain. Anyways, the toxic coworker. That can have applies to the metaphors of classic common workplace, the like kind of feature. I'm sure. I'm sure this is just a cover from. I'm sure it's just cover. It's just 100% just rage. You know this because why would you put this? I have no idea. Why would you dedicate a deck themed with like people at the work that you despise basically? You may say, oh, you just general categories, but this, but you. Let's continue on, okay? What is included in toxic coworker? Explanation of symbolism, numerology, yes, no answer. Yeah, yeah, sure. See that? It's see that this is specific stuff, and I want to expand this to like how toxic has become basically a nothing word, a sort of like just a word out there to signal that I don't like this thing, but but you can't say you don't like a thing. You need to you define it in a deeper way, and so you use this word. Like, gosh. Also, let me just say that there's some heavy there's some heavy watermarking. I'm pretty sure no one wants to steal your shit if you are this much of a heckler. Okay, I mean you talk. I mean you talk about. I mean you go about listing toxic coworkers, but I'm sure someone who passive aggressively dedicates an entire uh, project to calling these kinds of people out should actually also be in this very list. I admit, but then again, but it's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure you can find. I'm sure you can excuse yourself by being some sort of paragon of virtue, but good luck. No, seriously, it's even this thing here, and would be it's gonna be with these things. managing like most people like toxic coworkers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Personal experience. Let me just check the Etsy shop. Oh, okay, that's the Etsy Philippines. Don't ever remind me. It might, we're not. We are definitely not entering that realm. Okay. I'm pretty. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure that one of those services could have been hexing the fuck out of this guy you hate, work you hate. This this is like in here. I also why the heck is this is some this feels like clip art. Why would you do this? You know what? I'm not gonna deal. I'm not. Fuck it. All I let me just check. I'm not. Let's see. Seriously, you can see here. If not, well, I'm only seeing it, but you know, yeah, yeah, it amounts to too much a personal attack. Like, there's no need for this to exist at all unless you have an axe to grind. And it seems like you have 70 axes to grind based on the fact that you have an entire goddamn deck with you. Yeah, this like, gosh, you know maybe maybe the reason why you even have these ideas in the first place is because you are still in denial of the idea that you really cannot control factors beyond your control. Just saying, and you're just continuously doing yourself a disservice by trying to do this magicking thing. You know, don't trust me. Don't quote me in that though. Okay, I'm not exactly a reliable source, am I? Okay, my shoulder's acting up. Sorry. Ah. Okay, we now go into something more serious. If I could, we'll do Sinister Squids, Cubart playing cards, Raven Magic, and the Cloisters playing cards. And we'll do these next. Um, uh, if my boy Tactory is here to link them to me, and I won't be fumbling like this. Anyway, we'll call that. Uh, why is everything like horribly slow? Is it because I'm like playing? Is it because I'm kind of playing this after like making it run for 3 hours or something? Because that's the only reason why I'm getting this kind of extra slowness. Or maybe because I even have this thing on. Maybe I should actually just close Twitch, all the Twitch streams I have in the background, because that seems to be a because that's an extra hindrance. Oh gosh. Okay. They don't like right now the way I'm sitting. Not really help. Still feels like still can feel the sort of pain I'm getting from my shoulder. It's crazy. Anyway, how to or yeah, not even there. What the hell is this? What do you mean? What? Okay, a bit presumptuous, but I'm sure there's a better way of laying that out, isn't? Or maybe I'm just being dumb. Who knows? Okay, so let's do it. Okay, these are the squid. These are the things. There's lychee. They're all lychee. They're both lychee. Passion pink and the passion blue. Sure. For the collaboration, something fancy related along the lines. Okay. Let's. Okay, that's the one. So here's the one. It's something I'd see from some artist's Instagram post, and they'd get like 20,000 likes in a second. You know, there's things like the cute situational stuff, and it's like a kind of fantastic mix of things themed onto. I mean, this theme things like let's kind of imagine things in a set in a larger macro setting. Boom, likes up the wazoo. Maybe it's just me. No, it's gonna be quite a thing. I'm just take my headphones. A pain for uh my hair. I mean, it's fine. So here it is. Where was I? Seriously, that's the style, and then these things. Ooh, different juice box flavors and style mixing growing up. And then these two unique jokers, two unique magpies. Oh wait, I got some message. Wait, oh gosh. Okay, so this is the unique joker, the magpie cube, because there's like an extra, and the backs are square. Even the like, well, except for the birdies, for the magpies, there's the fruit square, the grid square, very square. This is squid. Says taking the right. To cube art for the card backs. Why the heck is the caption at the bottom? You're confusing me. Oh gosh. And there's sub lemons juice box, Swiss roll, onigiri. Kind of arbitrary, don't you think? But it is a bit reminiscent of those kinds of tacky theme decks. I think kind of this theme decks with like broken English at the front, and that kind of stuff. And there's card collectors, card trends, card game players, of course. CSPCC, fine. And then you get a sticker. Beautiful. Hey, 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 hey. Magpie Cube sticker, and then pack of 4 suit stickers. Oh, ooh, okay. And cut sheets. And then you get for the previous stuff, which is nice. Next up is the funding, then two additional stickers, and then enamel pins, the special stickers, and then 35,000 here that we're yet to know. But if you want cutesy, if you want cutesy kitsch feel, this is it. And let's do Raven Magic. Yep. Got birds, okay? Launch with Sign Harris area. So, well, this is quite a way to show you, to appeal with an icon. It's working. Hey, you guys, I'm not like talking to someone on this Discord about like ideas, and I'm being a sage advisor while I'm talking shit about playing cards. Okay, I forgot this is my main window, but this is a bit redundant. I should have closed this earlier. It's on the slideshow anyway. And yes, I didn't put the command for the command I set up because like not part of it anyway. Still, uh, still ongoing. I'm still working on the story. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I wanted to show the commit to managing cards for this was the end product. Behold, Raven Magic. The card case inspired playing cards with inverted colors. Damn son, where have I seen that before? Nowhere. Raven theme is something near and dear to my heart and feels present to honor a lost friend. Wow, you'd think there'd be more. You'd think there'd be more out there. Like, you got this enough, but you didn't have any more. Like, why? I know the basic implications of what you're showing us might be correct, and that's not that's okay in this regard. But you could have just added extra stuff, like the sort of stuff people would be looking for. Like I don't know, details on how it's gonna be made. Like seriously, there's no like who will print it, how it be done, it's gonna be shipped, will there be any extras? this is one of those few. This is one of those problems. You can't nowadays. You can't just say, "Oh, I got this sign. I hope you like this sign. Also, give me money." That's not how it works. You should also be looking for. You should also say what else you got in there, cause heck, even if you don't, even if okay, let's yeah, that okay. How about this? Damn the card stock specifications and all that stuff. Okay, give us something. Give us more designs. We can't, we can't just leave it like this, and expect 15,000 bucks with this scant. This is scant information. There's nothing to work with. This is just, yeah. Don't, please, please. This isn't it. This isn't it. Please. There's has to be more. You can't. If you think this is enough, you should really rethink your priorities and etc. 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 Please. Next up is Glory Stories playing cards. It's a restoration project, part of the Magic Research Glory Stories deck, and the collection of the Met Museum. Although complete is a number of cards in poor taste, with faded painting and patches of color missing. Using cutting edge design, it's off the card. Yeah. Like, I've been restored what you consider like 500 years ago. Something like this. Of course, the original deck was oval shaped, but for convenience of modern playing card enthusiasts, they have been resized to fit on modern poker-sized playing cards. They will have a handle savers for a deck of cards. Yay! So let's take it here. So this is Your slip 200. Okay, this is just technical stuff, but like usual, everyone loves this bit. But it just says here that it would work best. The card stock's fine. Alas, I cannot buy a Cut 9 project, for I require a more historically accurate deck. And of course, you can stream these like manually. And there's even, yep, these like yeah, this are you can make your very accurate, and it's just yeah, it's just a reenact. It's more for reenactors than yeah, it's kind of interesting because they mostly did yeah, these magic stuff, but this is I think everything is their first deck, but this is very fitting that they got the leather. They can make old style leather bags for their for systematically perfect. Uh, I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if there's like a new, use for these since these are obsolete. But who am I to know that these are cards after all? Still, any restoration deck projects, so is a welcome addition for us. It'll be fine. It'll be good. Okay, that's not. It'll be fine for us. Okay, just be faithful to the design, and we're gonna be good. Next up is Red Fox. Okay, Red Fox, and then Ford. This is a outright playing card game. So next up is The Illusionist and After Sound. This one's for you, Tag 2. What else do you want? After Sound. Oh, this is it. Okay. Monkey King. I haven't gone to it, but there's Cardle and Magical Wonders. Why is playing card? What? Oh, puzzles? Yeah. My dude, I've seen these before. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So, okay, this is TCC team. So, Kickstarter Spanish puzzles and magic. You'll find sought after. Okay, puzzle stuff. So puzzle. Uh, just price. Okay, so I'm not. So I think I get the idea, but I feel like Okay, don't. Ah, here it is. The T puzzle. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This I have a form of this. I can buy a T puzzle for fuck's sake. Like if I go to a bookstore, they sell this specific form of T puzzle to a zoo, and they'll even give you like extra shapes to solve with. It's not well, in principle, it's not that uncommon. Uncommon. I'm not sure about the age, but I'm pretty sure. Like your height in this one, amazing puzzle. Sorry, I don't. I think these numbered last remaining two is are vanishing puzzle. Yeah, vanishing area paradox tricks. Yeah, this might be a bit more up something I can go down with, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this is stuff. Let's just get to it. Here, check the cards and code card. Oh no, it's complicated. Well, I think we're not. Yeah, I want to tackle these stuff, but I obviously can't do it in a single sitting. Oh man, this shoulder acting up issue is definitely not helping me. Oh gosh, we'll get there. We'll get by. Yeah. Okay. Fourth is if you like casting, okay, extra strategy in court, which includes special card powers are injected in set collection. Okay. Cards. How it plays 3 suits numbered 1 to 10 roll to card of each suit. Each player starts with a hand of cards. Take current playing card, the highest card. Okay, played wins the trick of the card. What? Yeah, yeah, that thing lost me. Maybe we can think about that some other time. Here, and yeah, we're definitely not. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not doing the listening stuff, but here we go. In the past 2 years, with the product concept, quality continuous exploration and innovation, our team has released card colors, playing cards, okay, blah blah. Set high goals for stuff is only for sure. Illusionist. Damn! Already, I have no idea where the heck the cards are. Okay, we're already at the convincer bit. What are the prices? Damn, where's the fucking deck? So anyway, it says here, these ones are 35, 65. Oh, expensive. It's pricey stuff. And seriously, the ones like the box set, like the lowest tier you can get is literally, yeah, it says here 35. That's why. Anyways, Magic Theater handles effing in the making with those increments. And then original theater tuck box where you can do this one. Ooh. 7 individual pieces of cardboard. Wow. Proper engineering. Oh, very, yes, very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm not trying not to be fun. It's hard. I think it's like I do enjoy pop-up stuff, and it's a nice way to do. And I do appreciate it. This so cool. God damn it, it does fit well. Okay, next up is a magical effect. Magic effect alone is worth. See, I'm sure I've seen these kind. I'm sure I've seen a box trick of this kind. I don't think it's worth $100. I can probably get it from a cheap magic kit for like 15, 10, 10. I know. I have no idea. And it depends research and development foiling process. So that's foil. This is paper, right? It looks like plastic. It looks like reflective plastic. Wow. Oh gosh. When you're playing cards, okay. Does you get these ones? Playing Magic sorts. Brand new collectible playing cards. Okay. So this is the tuck box. It's just uh, it's this a lot. This has got this classic print feel. Like this is the ones with the edge, the engraved stuff. It is nice and thematic. I've gotta say it's glitzy, but it's not. However, it's not like some. It's not a period say. This is not trying to copy a period or something that's like inspired by the period it's trying to convey. Cause I'm sure it. Cause I'm sure if you want something, it would be a bit more more tacky or gaudy or something more Art Deco. This was obviously sort of revivalist of the looks of the time and not a full thematic rehash. Oh wait, is that what I say? Oh, and uh, when you see this one, yeah, very yeah, it's very it's got it's such a classic painting stuff. Oh, it has such a classy, gotta say. I mean, sorry, it's really like I get it's probably costly, but I'm pretty sure given how much pizzazz they put into this, it's probably justified. Everyone's definitely going to going crazy for this. Uh, I can say so. So this one's the fancier one, black gold box set. It's just more of the same, and you even have something more fancier. Oh, these are the things that the folks would generally buy. Sit on it and come back like a decade, 5 years later. Like, hey, I have this very cool rare set here, and it now costs like 10 times more than I had it. You know it's gonna be the case. It's like, oh wow, this and yeah, the black ones got even more fire things to contrast. There's yeah, this is tough. The standards, just like if this is the heavy glossy effect, you're definitely really right at it. Anyway, System Deluxe Walnut Box Set, which is made out of actual wood, and you can even show the illusion and all this stuff in this. It's just but man, it's just the same stuff, right? Same stuff with different coloring. Yeah, that's the downside. When there's also even a coin. Wow. Yeah, that's a sort of difference. Like each different box has its own kind of deck, but it's just beautiful. They could have had like played around with it more, but I think they mostly splurged on the foiling colors. Can't blame them though. There's probably enough for some, and in this case, enough for many, if I'm correct. Yep, way too many indeed. I'm assuming this is someone who can't afford it, so there's probably a bias in that regard. But you can probably forgive me for thinking in terms of broke, because I am indeed broke. So this is the theme. It's just like this is like how many times have I dealt with a magic themed deck again? The last one was like 2 weeks like 2 episodes ago. I can't remember. I know it's such an easy theme to cover. I get it, but I'm pretty sure but I can't remember if I even covered the first one that led to a lot of these things, or maybe this would be the one. This would be the big one that would be the chain reaction to a lot of thematic ripoffs. Because that can tend to happen. Okay, so here's After Sound, which is the same thing. Just see that? and that's Peking Opera. Yay! Same feel, just different theme, like Gun Chinese. And there's of course Foil, and see that 50, just the same feel actually, same kind of stylization, and I can't blame you for that. See that? This is yeah, pretty darn epic, but but the same principle, just heavily orientalized. There's a lot of details happening, you know, obviously, and that's the classic box set. The same, we gotta deal with the same stuff. Probably not much else other than the way they open, because even the boxes are thematic. Can you believe it? You get something special like that, ain't that great? Oh, but oh, these aces though, pretty wild. They look like I get. They would look like something that's gonna be sold at a charms shop. Ah, and there's of course this one is just a mystical coin. It's a very different thing, and I get it. Look at that, gosh, you can see you can feel the luck exude from from uh, this. I know how to use words. Don't worry. Uh, you can see it permeate. Just yeah, just I feel lucky, and there's of course add-ons for stuff. Same thing, but yeah, I get the hype. I get the hype. It's got the strong visual appeal, but it does but it does have this problem of being too samey for different box sets, and yeah, I get it. Most of the value is sort of shit. Most of the value is banking on that um amount of most of that is just like banking on the fact that there's like different versions of it, and well, not because of different versions. Sorry, that each version comes in a fancy box basically, and that's sort of where the fanciness comes in, because the decks aren't any different from each version. It's literally the shell of the shell. If that even makes sense, that kind of makes this that hey, probably should what the heck do I know? Am I right? This many people can't be wrong. Seriously, that's a lot of dollars. I'm taking this from the point of view of someone who sort of does not have the money for this. I get it. If I don't like, even if I assume that I have the money for all of this, I don't think um I don't think I'd be inclined to like throw all my money on this, even if I were this kind of guy. Mostly just simply because it, you, simply because it won't be the same. Like it's just gonna probably exactly the same. Like okay, if I had like it maybe for completions that would matter. Heck, maybe heck, let's go for it. You might be the type to sculpt this stuff. Sure, and for the investment, and for those who would see it as investment, I even get it. But if I, but I'm sure I would find some cheaper decks would have fancy that would have more fancy. I don't know. Okay, I I don't know because as you can see, well, no, they are playing the exclusivity game, but like these are like, well, this is all already like finite, right? I'm not gonna be able to get any of this like because there's no plain option. I have to say, like if I want, if can it be possible to just get the item as is? Well, the answer is definitely no, and that's probably also part of why it's also going to be a highly desirable kind of deck. I feel like I keep saying these things again and again. It's kind of ridiculous, but I guess it's just how. friends usually come and go for playing cards, and I might be just too powerless to just move on from it. Yeah, 559 backers can't be wrong. Next up is Red Fox playing cards enchantment puzzle deck. My Okay, the newest 2500 series like the TV show collecting cards. The first Let's Make Play transforms one-way design. When viewed through our red fox playing cards, a code glasses is found with X, and then you get the puzzle. Wow, red, like yeah, that yeah, red's that yeah, I'm pretty sure I those. I'm not to not to bring it on anything, but I've seen enough of these things. You can where things are hidden. Military combines should like take like red something of a color, and the thing would sort of pop up because uh, light it would just only allow those of that agree with of the same wavelength to show up basically. One time, yeah, okay, and I turned to Kickstarter, but first we design puzzle deck innovation usable on Mark deck for all of even more secrets and every for strength facilities. Okay, so here it is. This is the deck, and this, and yeah, just plain as is. It's like decent, I guess. There's nothing to hide, and the fox, and look at the foxes. But oh, actually, pretty, pretty. This is more color, right? I don't know if this is. It's definitely done traditionally. These things, and they have a nice nature theme to it. Nice stylizations. But this is a talk box, and yeah, something like. And you get the physical art. You get even stuff like this, but it. But of course, I get the secret is in whatever is in red, in the red tint, and that's probably great. You can get stuff like that, and yeah, there's a backer kit. I gotta say, I guess it's shit. Okay, as I was saying, we're gonna see. So I, so yeah, it's probably imperative that this whatever is hidden not be there. I guess most puzzle decks have that. I never really had a puzzle deck in the puzzle deck kind of sense, because I'm broke always. But I guess with this one, I like I get the appeal. You get these fancy schmancy glasses, which I'm sure you can probably find the right clear translucent translucent red in here, but it doesn't matter. It's because it's only got this thing here, and I know I'd be the kind of sucker that would like keep the like a special wearable novelties, because I've also I remember like keeping some special 3D glass promotional thing as part of my just for the sake of it. I'll probably do this one here. Still, it's not. So it's so the traditional artwork is pretty. I have to say, I not it's very beautiful, and it the the whole thing just makes a great deck altogether. Well, so is that's enough for clever. So yeah, that's enough cleverness. We'll find out what there is. Like you'll see this one. Yeah, it's already cleverness for this thing here. Can you believe it? They plan everything. Oh, um, next up is Renega's cat playing cards, and then sketch and graph bicycle, and then one thing again for my boy Tag 2. It's the Monkey King Sun Wukong playing cards, which has been funded in 24 hours already. But it's not, but not as big as a degree as like the other one. Though I can probably explain why that is the case. So Hype Lab is back with seven Kickstarter projects, sparing no efforts once again. It's still fun and kooky ideas I serve dabbled in playing cards. The Wukong playing cards is the of course Race to the West, blah blah, combining stuff in the games. So yeah, born from Manego naman. Monkey, yes, monkey, differ. let me just get let me just get myself. So Journey to the West, Sayuki. I only know how to read it in the Japanese. So on the fourth, okay. So yeah. So we'll get to it. And of course, one of the main characters of that is the Monkey King Sun Wukong, Son Goku, and yeah, there's yellow and there's gray. Let's see if there's any difference. Hmm. This is actually noticeably different because you've got the cast, even got Buddha. Yeah, you get the idea. This is it's very different indeed. So that's already a plus. This is a slight plus on that side of things. Oh man, everything's not going well for me tonight, eh? Fine, can continue. And the showing the premium edition. Ooh. And yeah, this one here is green and black and some extra crazy extra stuff out there. They're all different. This is the important thing. Okay, the style as featured on these decks are different enough to matter. And there's even this thing here, which is small. Oh man, that now this is yeah, this one's going for the uniqueness a bit. And I guess for this one, it's a bit more. It kind of works at least for me. Is kind of what would work better because there's not because let's just because I remember like if you let's I don't know to put an analogy, if you're gonna make your kid like sort of buy your kid you want to buy a thing and you say, oh, isn't that the same thing as the one you already have, and it would insist it's different, and you're gonna have to try your best to sort of no, that's not really the case, please, because you don't want to sort of spoil the kid. In this case, though, in this case, though, you can sort of get away with that, but also no, because these things do have some normal differences. It's not like Albertus, it's not like you're buying. It's not like you're gonna miss. It's not like uh, it's not like red blue deck differences say. It's not that. It's way more. The differences are more fundamental than that, and that would make you want to collect these things more than the other stuff. For that stuff, it's probably same colors. That's fine enough. But ultimately, it's a case of if you have one, you have everything. This thing here is not. This thing here, this stuff like this though, definitely not. It definitely not going to be the case if you have one, you have everything. Because even though that might technically be correct, in some aspects, in some aspects it ain't. Still, still, it's nice to see the legacy of the air deck live on. And these are the coins. This, of course, just the same, not the same stamp and medals, but it's a coin. Who cares? Ooh, you got the thing. And it's just that, and of course, the previous campaign coins. And this is what you get, like 204 this ones, and then the premium, and you actually get it like two for. Oh, it's for that. Okay, $13 though. Hmm. And yeah, they're all there. Wait, how do you get the small boy? Um, yeah, it doesn't say here, but that's only because oh, there it is. It's a separate entity. But yeah, this one's going for the maximum variety approach, and it works. Can't snack them out for it. It's really the the approach is cool. The designs are unique enough to do it. Can't exactly object to that, can I? Hmm. Oh, there's a lot. 'Cause I can't remember most of these. Fine. Been a while. Okay. I don't keep I don't keep strict tabs. Next up is sketch and draft. God, these are I would say these fronts are pedestrian as hell. I've probably seen some like if this was something that would have been sold in house by the Bicycle Boys, by the Bicycle brand, I would have said yeah, that's it. I'm not sure about this one though. This is to pledges, they think, for that, yeah, on USPCC and Bicycle, but not but this looks like something that Bicycle themselves would do. That's what I'm getting at. Anyways, the sketch is. Gosh, it why I hate when I'm right. Darn it. Let me get a water and let me put a uh, pot of soup. Rich. Never mind, I drank. Um. So yeah, completed hand drawn a sketch style to finish the vibe. And there's even that. Why is it like both of them that it won't flip. But I guess it's either that or doing it one-sided, which side at the front, which would of course anger a specific someone. I got yeah. So the sketch style is there, and yeah, it does look like something that would be done by bicycles. So let's look at draft. Wow, that's nice. Wow, that's actually pretty good. The I, th- I've never seen this sort of bag. Is this like a different back? Oh, it's a maiden back style. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that this is not, you know, rider back. I I wonder why. But this one, but yeah, same things actually for different colors, and even like the approach is even differ substantially enough, even though like it's the same darn thing to say like probably the same image, sort of color differently for each of these. But $11 per deck. There's no pretensions or anything. Just simplicity. And yeah, there's a borderless style. This one's actually stronger borderless style to it though. Can though this is more exclusive since it's blueprint style. It's themed. It does work actually. I like it. It's so simple. I like it. It's some okay. Like I've said, like I can't believe it, but the my comment on how this is gonna be like the how this is gonna be something close to gosh help there's something around me. Gonna be something like gonna be something that bicycle soul might actually be a compliment for this one because they somehow nailed the style, the kind of style they have, and it's and this is like apparently handmade. So wow. Next up is Schrodinger's cat playing cards and Quantum Maglev Floater. It's been a man. Man, man, are we gonna see a revival of Maglev floaters? So yeah, like man, it's I don't I use okay. So just a little side note while I check stuff. I remember my dad bringing home a sort of Chinese knockoff of Levitron, and I never actually made it work. I was stupid back then. I still have the base of that Levitron, but everything else from the top, like even the top, even the magnetic top itself that you use, is gone. I never did make float. I don't think I've ever had another Levitron style toy. So there, no, there are though I have seen yes those maglev stuff things like one of them was like the globe one that was like a globe that you can even use like once in a disc. I think Grand Illusions featured it one time. Anyway, so yeah, and welcome to the universe of Video Gas Pop the Blap Blue. Okay, so this is it. Everyone seems to have a nice. Everyone seems to be confused with the whole thing. So let me not be one of those smart asses. One of the so one of the prevailing interpretations the of quantum physics is that is that of super states wherein like two wherein in essence a particle can be in like two contradictory states if unobserved. Now it's not exactly like perfect, and Erwin Schrödinger actually sort of brought this point home using this Schrödinger's cat uh, thought experiment, wherein if you have some, I mean it's kind of set here like that. See, the flash shadow pulling to the cat. In other words, so basically a cat of flash poison radioactive source are placed in a sealed box. If a determined motor detects radioactivity, the flash shadow releases the poison, killing the cat. In other words, that yeah. In other words, yeah. So yeah, the question is like, what is that? In how the heck is there in like gonna be a state wherein the cat is both alive and dead? It's like, is that even possible? Anyway, so there are. Is that? I think there's three colors and two editions of each color. Okay, are they any different? I think this is this is a shitty logo though. Gosh, and why the heck are you putting like bunch into a display of coffee beans? So this is the quantum gilded, and okay. Colors green. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I don't think. Why would you did what? Yeah, sure. Color green. I think they're essentially the same design wise. Just that you get some because like you get this one. See that each ones are like different and they're tucked by what form of cat is there. This is quantum. Oh, why is the quantum gilded shittier than the normal edition ones? That's not fair. So yeah, this is cat. That is all you need to know. The court cards are, I think, are essentially of different stripes and shades, but it's just the whole messing around with the live theme, just with a cat. I love, yeah, just they're going for the whole dualistic thing. I don't know, probably fun. And there's even this thing, the theme, the way this looks actually so darn different from the actual one sort of boxes. A true quantum conundrum. These things are of course maglev. Okay, that's it. US plug in the two. Thank you. And there's gonna be stuff like that. Yeah. Stretch goals. You get blank card and double backer 150. Still number, still stickers, coin. 400 is unknown. Unobserved white edition. Man, when I was looking at the original three colors, I was looking. I was at the back of my mind was thinking, why is there no white? Turns out, they might. It's gonna be the one where it's in limbo apparently. Beautiful. Though, okay, so one of my issues though, there's gonna be a problem though because like in here the red on green is terrible. That is all. I'm sure there's no way around it because you want to make these things consistent. But heck me, man, you could like you probably shouldn't have gone with either this sort of green or should have gone with green at all because red on green is not a good look. It is a bit of an eyesore in my side. Ooh, this might take a while. I think I'm not gonna go to that day because I've done that already. The successor, Mutineer, I think I haven't done. Las Vegas, Juggler Marble, Real Inked. Oh wow, that's a lot I've done. Okay, I'd never have role playing cards like Burger and Beer. Okay, so let me take a quick play because this is gonna be a lot to cover. So I'll just give me a moment to take a break, and we'll cover every single one of this. So let me just of course mute this one because I don't wanna My shoulder still hurts. But I think I can take solace in the fact that I'm nearing the about to complete this thing here. So I'll, I'll keep these ones here. Oh wow, this is such a. I'm sneezing like mad. The show must go on though. I'll have to wait a bit. Uh, Artist playing cards. I'm gonna like kind of blaze through this just a bit, just cause if I continue, cause mostly cause I'm not exactly the best at first. The back design is kind of architectural. The Jokers are not actually impressive. Special cards, yeah, sure. An ace. This one's of a simple theme. Wow, this is actually kind of nice. Differently, uniquely drawn, and that's actually pretty cool. But the surrealist feel isn't surrealist enough for me. But that's only because hard. I mean, this was like closer to Cubist. What? Oh well. Can't it's it is artistic, I gotta say. Kinda kinda just bring the idea home. Very thematic, at the very least. I'm gonna wish this thing well. Next up is this thing, the Chris Clark's Glow V2 deck card is for you playing our deck. And that's it. This is the one. Oh man, new thinner better price. Okay, so I guess it yeah, does look kind of thin. The way it works sexy and the way they glow is even sexier. Wow. Wait, is it just a large pip? That's stupid. But for this one, wow, they only appear under UV light like this. Damn, that's pretty crazy. Though the one-sidedness though. Hmm. There's a lot of hidden stuff though. It's not even the style, the way it goes. So it's like it's unassuming, and then you put the UV and the magic happens. Even this one is like it's incomplete unless you put the UV light on. Kind, I'm not saying it's a bad take, but it does. But there's sort of such a weak justification for this approach though. For like having this be the plain. And there's even holographic. Oh, okay, so this one's the one. Everything is in there because you can't mix UV ink and holographic foil. So this one's actually pretty cool. This one's also pretty cool. This the corner stain though need not stay. So anyway, that's it, and you even get the fancy lightings. See that? Ooh, and the first stretch goal is that you get these things. Glass bottle cut cards. Okay, picture. A deck cut. Oh. And you even get these things. Oof. And that's it. I think I did not say enough. It's just really that this is a great execution of UV, which would add to appeal. Next up is the successor. Guys, it's good. The way the colors are patched up is actually stupid. Anyway, and then Coronation will leave sculpt. And then this one, yeah, it might look like a tapestry if we assume that they just had brightest dyes for their fabrics. So perfect classic by inspiration, modern design with emphasized quality, material, attention to detail. We'll be a judge of that. But the thing is, like, this is a sculpted one, which means probably done on a on metal probably, or most likely plastic though. It might be wrong. There's even ambigram, of course. Seriously, this is the other colors. Like, yeah, the thing is, like, for these ones, I feel like the way the colors mixed together don't. Otherwise, there's 6 available editions. The Regal Red, which we're gonna freaking skip over. Let's just go. Oh, no wonder. Okay, never mind. Blue, then the black. There's white, which has extra stuff around it. Then the limited edition, which of course, which I think means guild. I think boss layers. Okay, stuff like that. I mean, there's sarcophagus. Wow. Ooh. Damn, this is a lot of box. This is a pretty box. Okay. Um, I'm skipping to every. Why is this off center? Oh, okay. It's unique. I think for each of them there would be like the same for color one based on different colors. Yeah, seems to be correct. But ooh, look at that. See that? It's yeah. Oh wow, it's actually yeah. Okay, yep. The design is indeed sort of a modern take on of these sorts of themes. It's kind of, like you might like it's reminiscent like stained glass stuff or medieval I um takes. And I gotta say, yeah, I gotta say this one's like more later developments, but I guess can't be helped. It's I think if what yeah if this would have this kind of would be close to what it would have looked what might have looked like for the contemporary man. Still, um, yeah, I think the colors would have been slightly different. Would have been relatively the same for each of these. I might be wrong, but it's fine. I'm not gonna go wild over it. It is it has they do know they do know how to design something with a theme though, and they know how to make a box. Man, it's gonna be more boxing. Okay, next up is Las Vegas. Was this like I remember talking about? Oh yes, this is it. Yeah, I remember dealing this in my early ones, wherein I point out how for a deck with a theme with a Las Vegas theme, it's so freaking generic because it just dealt with um with neon lights as the sign. Like there's more to Vegas than that for one. And let's see. I think it's gonna stick with the neons because I swear this could have been. I swear if this just gonna be the neon sign stuff, it could have just been a deck about Manhattan or even New York, New York City. Um, I think that we're still gonna go with that because I'm sure it's already known. That's what the deck is known for at this point. Like I'm just saying there are better approaches to Las Vegas. This is like someone who has like no idea how Las Vegas is. I'm like darn, because it's just the freaking brick. See that? That's the neons. Still, it's same thing. I is this okay? I think it's. Hopefully, it's not. We'll see. So yeah, bicycle improvements is okay. Since the playing cards at all, so there it is. The correct is move the pips. Yeah, just moving the indices. Beautiful. It's same thing. I mean I do like the approach of just lining up the number of pips that are necessary, but it's not very Vegas theme wise. Other than that, sure it's fine. Oh, is this even that? See, okay. And what's this? Yeah, black and blue, black and yellow. I guess yeah, that's probably a very dynamic approach if you think about it. Just probably it's probably a dynamic approach to just the numbers, the coloring. Just work on it. Just working it to um, make the stuff in society everyone's favorite. But yeah, the I guess just as generic neon design, it's great. Okay, I love it. But to attach it to Las Vegas is sort of it feels like a stretch. Okay, and I don't want to go, and I don't want to feel, and it's not really sort of an insult. I don't want to get too much around to it, but I guess you know there's so much more you can cover with Las Vegas, and without getting sleazy. Okay, so whatever. I still like it visually, but don't, but please. Oh no! Oh no, no solo, un solo cactus. Es tu forma de expresar, transmitir emociones y compartir tu arte con el mundo. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué? Diseño. Ah, muéstrame. Limited edición. Stories. Ah, es de arte. Pero no, pero es prácticamente género. No, I sort of want to go for it, but I guess I'm gonna leave it with this. Oh, I guess it just looks fine. I guess um, it's no bullshit. It's a no bullshit design, so I can't really say anything about it. Just this marbling steel, which I'm not gonna comment on that much because I'm freaking tired. Still, hope you guys. Still, I'm still gonna have to do with the DVD, BB. So, uh, what else is there for me to talk about? It's all it's primarily in Spanish, though. I guess you don't even need to know enough Spanish to assess if it's fine, because it's got even got freaking gilded. Um, Todas y cada unicate tiene textura única que nunca se repite. Cada, pero todas las no, frick. Okay. Next up is Real Ink Playing Cards by 52 Tattoo Artists. Um, okay, a piece of art. Oh, it's another one of these people, one of these collaborative stuff, which is fun, I guess, because you get these things. Because yeah, 52 art, because one of those things. See that? 52. Then there's red, and there's wait, I then there's even a art book, because of course. I guess that's laugh. Oh god. So I keep getting an announcement. I should mute. It's poster. Okay. So yeah, we don't want to say like necessary to end up with a beautiful working deck of cards. That's pretty much it. And yeah, it's all tattoo stuff, and that's it. And can you believe it took the? Oh yeah! Oh please, let us have fun! Oh, Grand Virus, shut up. So yeah, this is a 2 year ordeal, and I get it. Like, I don't get why the heck. Ah, gosh, this is not necessary. Please kill me. Yeah. Let's look at. Oh gosh, there's no more. I was looking at. Why is there's some stuff in here? I just love how somehow it's like everyone had to be affected by it, and they shouldn't be for this thing. I'm not gonna make this up for this thing, but is it over 100? Is this like okay? I think it's 52, just red and black. But I hope, I really do hope like this is gonna be. uh, okay, boys, it's story time. So I think I've talked about this. So one of the so when back when I watched items, like when I also watched his old Kickstarter craft vids, one of the projects he covered was this lemon farm, lemon orchard. project. And one of the things he kind of got on a tangent on is how when the guy behind the project in the videos talked about it, his stuff being affected by the 2000 financial crisis, iDubbbz then sort of kind of go on a tangent saying, at what point does it stop being a big matter that just this sort of a sort of excuse, I think it put it. I guess my question is when the heck would we stop going around making this one to be like this thing here? Though the though I get it, it's sort of I sort of posited it this way. It's a sort of or catastrophe. This is let me just expand a bit. Sorry about that. I get it. It's like this would be you get a sort of only reason why you would have such paradigm changes because you would need some grand excuse, and that's it. Grand it you like let's go for the conspiracy types going great reset. That thing would not have happened if without the backdrop of there being something to reset from, say. I hope you get what I hope you get what I'm getting at. All I'm saying is that one way or another, we're gonna stop with just making this out to be this big thing that if not had happened would have been great, but how? Because guess what? It's gonna be. Because guess what? We're already talking some paradigms like pre 2020 and then post 2020 stuff. Like, oh, this is how things operate now. It need not be. Anyway, I said whenever I'm playing cards, where the court is made of women only. Wow. I wish the sneeze is coming and it's gonna come soon. So, top box is okay, silver, and then there's wax seal. Wow. I'm pretty sure this A is generic. Like I could get it from a stationery store, but it's still wax. Luxury double deck. Where's the fucking? Okay, there it is. A 7 10. Okay, king, and it's just an all female court. That's it. With uh, with the glorious. I think this would have been drawn. I think these are drawn. Or photograph. I'm not sure. That's the one. Spades. Yeah, there wasn't much. I gotta say that there's a. I gotta say the people. I know folks would hate the fact that the courts are bleeding and at the edges like that. Not good. Not good in that regard. But I guess it's got enough babes to make up for it. Oh crap! It's deep black. Oh, this one. Oh yeah. Ah. At least this one looks decent. Though it does look like a carpet. Coins, sure. And yeah. Let me just check the artwork. I have no idea. Uh, because the subjects, the pictures, I can't find it. Yeah, they're fine. They're decent. I guess the the color is just a bit too faded for me, and I know that's probably what they're going for, but they look like they look like something I would have. They would have looked like something I'd have seen in the photograph I've dug up, 30 years later or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, um, where was I? Oh yeah, next up is burger and beer. Yeah, I've done this one, so let's do burger and beer. Magics and the ingredients. Okay, here at Fast Food Playing Cards, that's all. So, burger and you're the legend. So, two different decks, of course. We got the burger, we got the craft beer. The back design, okay, classic. No frills. Even the chord cards are in at it. And look at that, it's burger. It's like why? Yeah, try. Why is this? Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Well, there's green in it, but I guess I'm just seeing. Probably a different. Yes. Oh, it's no personal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tails. Drinky. Yeah, there's. See that? Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. No, kind of confused. Kind of confusing. Kind of going. Kind of confusing to take this approach, but then again, I'm a dumbass. The aces are delicious. This one's also intoxicating. Not yeah, there isn't much. I think you don't want to overdo the theme that your the theme for this deck because because if you want to make this to be usable, sure. And also for this one, I guess I guess generally burger and beers are a bit too are pretty wide compass, so that's why they went for the stylized generic feel to it, which is decent. I can't object to it. It works. Like it's even got these things and even got membership cards. Okay, still, um, the like the way these two mix are just somehow they weave together, even though they're like separate decks. So that's also fine. So, but yeah, for beer and all that stuff. Like I guess I get confused because like I guess you don't want to just have a drinky, you also want to have a food unit, but they probably should have focused more on the beer for the beer records. Courts. Oh well. I can't really complain, can I? I'm at Hero Tower. Next up is Gothic Art, Terrorized Gothic Art playing cards, mythical creatures. 2/2/2. And there's only 6/6/6 decks. Definitely. Very clever. I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'm not exactly great. Not exactly good at this. Um. Dark Forest Theory into its award-winning on three-body problem. Okay, look at that macabre style. Look at that. Oh, really scary. I like the black just kills it, and eerie the eeriness of the figures just bring it home and stuff. And it seems like but it's got to be Norse because yeah, I had a hope. And there's even more. Great. Each of them are different figures of stuff. Because why the heck not? What's this? Yes. I love it. It's really just myth. Devils. Oh, just oh, of course. Can't have it without without Satan. And so this is Joker's. It's it's very it's very it's pretty cool actually. It has I guess if the contrast is like darker, it would even be greater. Because I just realized it's very grayish for uh, kind of grayish, but I'm sure there's probably a reason why they didn't go for like a full on black. But I would have preferred if they did. No, it's still cool deck. Next up is Alchemist luxury playing cards. Oh man. Okay, so we launched this project, production achievable exclusivity of the project, and simple rewards. So nice. I love this one. Just went, yeah. We don't want this to make sense, and I get it. Oh no, it's not. It's one of those design based, rather the kind of flat feel to it. Man, how many times have I had to see that though? This is bullshit. Fine. Um. Anyway, I, well, I, oh, it's still different. It's fine. Definitely not. No, no, exactly. The top it is. Okay. So yeah, we're going to get there. Okay, so this is at the alchemy field, and yeah, it's got very esoteric. It's got esoteric around, and it's done in this really no frills manner, which is sort of interesting. Which is sort of like still the sort of modern approach to these things. Like if you've seen some like okay, maybe if someone else handled this one, it would have been really sort of really ornate attempt, like we're capturing like a medieval feel to it. But like this would have been, but this one would have been the sort of approach if it's done nowadays. Just this relatively abstract um minimalist minimal feel and no and uh it works. It's pretty fine. Even though they repeat, I guess we can't help that. So there's even the Ace, which is also have the same approach that modern approach of it, as I've said. Though the backs are more ornate than usual. It is geometric, but it doesn't have it's not too much of a simplistic side. But I guess most decks of the theme of such an occult theme would have been like this anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, this so next up is 15,000 quid to the custom designs, and then this one, and yeah, so there's kind of simpler, I guess. For a simple deck, the approach to stuff should also be this simple. Pretty cool. Though I do say it's December 2022 for this stuff. Damn. Next up is Hawk Jones. So I don't know how to pronounce that. So objective. Sorry, this felt like something I'd see at a website in 2000. But okay, so that's the old stuff, and I think I gotta say she might have had some help with it, which is and there's even this one, yeah. And there's mm, and there's the graphic field is yeah. This would have been the style of paint. This would look like the style of painting of them with in the appropriate centuries. So I can't fault them with that. But the backs are also fine. Now of course this means I have to lower my expectations to lower it a bit, but you know you but it does work. So I can't help. So if you want a deck with monarchs in them, and that's it. No extra stuff. So let's see how well have you done this. Oh darn, $1, £1. Might take a while. Still, we'll see. I guess design wise, there really isn't much to show. There isn't much out there, but it's not being it's not expecting much. Though you do have you do have a shopping list here. So and I guess that's it. That's it for today. I'm sorry for not being fully there because, like I said, I got the shoulder pains. I also got my nose is also dripping, which I hope should not really be an issue, but at last it is because of course um all I gotta do now is find someone to. Let's see if I can find someone. Maybe I don't know if I want to do it. Well, I could. I technically could, but like yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna raid someone. Someone is also doing some talking. Oh wait, this is the wrong card. That's the right card. Okay. Um. So yeah, I hope this is fine to you guys. I hope a great time. I don't know what I'll be streaming next, but there will be one. So thank you. Good night. God bless.